up, Blazies? It is Monday, June 23rd, and I am so excited to announce that we are headed to the Essence Festival down in New Orleans next week. Obviously, I'm very, very excited. We went last year and did some programming. We're headed back to do the same this year. There's some very exciting panel discussion that we'll be a part of, activations that we'll definitely be a fan of and participating in. And we want to see you there, okay? If you are going, definitely make sure you join our newsletter at blazegroup.io/newsletter to subscribe. Again, that's blazegroup.io/newsletter to subscribe so that you know the times and dates of our sessions. We want to see you. We want to hug you. We want to hear all about your business and your plans and your vision for the future. Okay. And even if you're not going to be there, right? Definitely make sure you join our newsletter as well and follow us on Instagram so that you can see live updates of all that we're up to out there at Festival. That is at blazegroup.io on Instagram, at blazegroup.io on Instagram to follow and vicariously live through us as we enjoy just a good time of celebrating life and culture and family and legacy and all the good things, y'all, okay? We'll be doing a few sessions this year. Again, definitely follow or subscribe to our newsletter to know the dates and times. But one will be a very rich panel discussion with Blaze and a few other Black women-owned businesses where we're breaking down how to really sustain a multi-generational legacy-owned business, how to look at budgeting, as well as how to think about wealth preservation from a holistic standpoint, right? Like obviously we're inside of our businesses, but we have families, right? We have assets, we have social capital, mental health and wealth that we need to be on top of. And so we're going to blend all of those concepts in a very robust panel. Definitely make sure you check us out. I'll also be participating on behalf of Blaze Group on a funding panel where we'll have a few different types of funds there. And I'll be there making sure that we have a very grounded perspective on community-powered capital, right? How we use our alternative systems to make sure that patient friendly terms, right? Values aligned options are accessible to entrepreneurs and that they really understand what's on the other side of the decisions they make as they raise capital. Really excited about that and a few other panels that we'll be a part of. So keep it locked with us, okay? We want to see you. We want to hug you. We want to hear about where you've been on the journey to date, right? Where you're going. We want to understand your story, feel your presence and your energy. And so let us know, okay? Keep us posted. But I look forward to you all joining the family if you're not officially tied to a newsletter and or our Instagram page, okay? We just came back from a conference out in Birmingham, Alabama. This was the 2025 Entrepreneurs and Innovators Conference held by the Alabama State Chamber of Commerce. This was a 2-day event where all 8 Black Chamber of Commerces across this state of Alabama came together in Birmingham to fellowship, to celebrate Juneteenth with a live band and dancing. They were amazing, y'all. To sit in on panel discussions. We supported vendors out there. It was a really, really good time. I went down as both a speaker, okay? I moderated a panel around access to capital, making sure that, we could all have elevated consciousness around it, what it takes to impact the way capital flows and grows, right? Not just taking what is handed to us and follow all the rules to a T and never get anywhere, but to really reimagine our positioning, right? And what we can do together, right? Our relationships being force multipliers for really knocking down the doors, right? And the barriers to entry that we've long experienced. And so participating as a moderator was a really good time and really fellowshipping ahead of the conference start date. Was awesome. We went down to Birmingham a day early, got some good food at Perry's Steakhouse. Shout out to Perry's Steakhouse. It was amazing fine dining and we exchanged stories and frequency and laughs and just deepened, I'd say, relationships and our commitment to what we're doing. So very, very beautiful. It's been a good time being in festival season, and the fun don't stop. So let me know if you're going down to New Orleans, if you're listening across Spotify or any other platform. Definitely write it in the chat, in the comments if you are coming. I would love to see you. If you're listening inside of the app, same thing. I want to know if you're coming, okay? But make sure you enjoy yourself on this journey. It is summertime. The sun is out here in Huntsville, Alabama, y'all, okay? But yeah, don't just be head down, right? Understand that alongside Mother Nature is Father Time, and trust Father Time, right? Roots grow down first before trees and plants, etc., break the soil, right? And so honor that, right? It just takes time, but it means it's happening right now. You're not waiting for it to happen. It is actively happening. Another thing I love about festival season is having the opportunity to be villager, right? Not just look towards my community to ask for what I need and extract, the resources that they so readily give, but to really put my hands, my 10 fingers, my 2 palms, right, my back into the work, and support so many people who have supported Blaze. We did this when we went down to Birmingham for the ENI conference, helping with logistics, all 2 days, right? Making sure that the flows were great, making sure that people felt right at home and had support, making sure that we could call audibles when things happened, as they always do, and it went on seamlessly. I'll be doing the same in support of New Voices Foundation. Big ups to New Voices Foundation to make sure that they have enough hands on deck, to make sure that we have amazing flows. Like the New Voices family has done so much for entrepreneurs. We've collaborated quite a bit in 2025, and even prior to that, making sure that we offer programming to entrepreneurs around how to stabilize their business, right? As we navigate uncertainty with tariffs and price increases and volatility in the markets, etc. We've done some discussions around how to think about positioning their business to be competitive, right? As people are expecting free shipping, and maybe that doesn't make sense with the margins, and how people should approach that, how consumers should think about ways to approach Black businesses in ways that are different from what they would expect from these big brands like Amazon, etc. So just a lot of rich content, and I'm really happy to lean in and support and help in the logistical side at festival, even as we hit the stage for different things and participate in other activations. That's really near and dear to my heart as well. So think about that as well, right? Get outside, enjoy the sun, enjoy your people, and be very intentional about giving back. Period. Okay. May you do well and be well. Love and light. Take care.